everyone to this week's Colorscope. My name's Elizabeth Harper. My website is sealedwithlove.com. So we have 3 colours from our Facebook community. Thank you for sharing those gorgeous creative colours. So our colours are, let me see, can I remember? Aquamarine, carrot orange, and vanilla cream. So use your intuition to select one of those. Aquamarine, carrot orange, and vanilla cream. Now while you're doing that, remember to subscribe to my love letter and you can grab your free gift at bit.ly/color kit. And do please, once you've watched your color choice, and if you watch it to the end, that's great as well, please like the video and comment below and share it with your friends as well. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel, My Psychic Diary. Okay, so we're going to start with aquamarine, right? So in my silk right here, I have these beautiful blues, and it's kind of pale blue, you can see, and it's got a little bit of green in it, and there's a deeper blue. This is actually an angel wrap that I have an idea of making for people. But you know, that blue energy to me is about freedom, and there's a sense of, you know, you look at the sky, it's just limitless. So the blue energy, while traditionally blue is a color of control, well, I feel almost as if you're going to feel free this week. You're going to feel limitless. You're going to feel like whatever you've been doing, you are now free from, if it's been difficult, or you've completed it and you're free to do something else. There's just a sense of freedom with that blue energy. And I'm getting the sense of sunshine as well, you know, and it's a sunny day here, believe it or not. I see the most beautiful blue sky, and of course we're going into autumn here, so you never know with the days what they're going to be like, but it's bright and it's crisp and it's gorgeous, and that's what I feel, that sense of freedom. And there's a sense of moving on from something. So there's a change in the seasons. Everywhere in the world we're changing seasons, so feel that you're moving on from one stage of your life to another. It doesn't feel like a drastic move, it just feels like a natural progression from one stage of life to another. So another thing that's coming up is numbers. So you know, I'm seeing lots of different bits and pieces that indicate numbers, and so I feel that numbers are going to be important this week. Now for me, numbers have been important this particular week because we've been completing our angel book, and I kept seeing 444 all over the place and 44 everywhere. So this may be the same for you. You may see double numbers, or you may see a particular number that has a significance. So there's a message that's going to come to you through those numbers, and it may just be that you notice that you're always picking up, I don't know, 3 fruits or 3 sandwiches, or you know, 3 pence or something. It's just a sense of notice numbers. They're very significant for you this week. Okay, so we're going to choose from the Voyager deck, and remember at the end that we'll choose a colour and cards for all of us for the week ahead. So let's take the card on top. Well, this is perfect. You can't make this stuff up. So, well, you could. But this is the transformation card. It's the death card. So take a look at that and see if there's anything in it that really resonates with you, that draws your attention, that, you know, you focus on at this moment. That has a specific message for you. If you don't understand what the message is, then ask yourself, if I knew, what would that mean? And see what comes to you. When I look at this card, I actually see the red orange that's up here in the card. The rest of the card is very blue, but I see that red orange, and I almost feel as if there's a sense of anger that's in here. It's almost like angry that something's complete, or angry that you've got your freedom, or angry that something is ending in your life. But that blue energy is almost like finding peace. So there's a sense of grief that comes in here as well. You know, it's a stage of grief. So with the blue energy, I then see the sky. So it's just finding your way to that place of freedom, and you will find it. Great. So our next color is carrot orange, right? Well, I've also got orange in the scarf. You know, I didn't realize it until we just started the Colorscope that I've got all the colors in here. So we have orange on the actual wings in this particular scarf. Now, carrots, you know, it's good to eat carrots, isn't it, for your night vision, for your sight, for seeing. You wouldn't necessarily associate orange with seeing, but it's an intuitive color, interestingly. So it comes through your feeling energy. So if we think of orange as being the sacral center, that sacral center from the age of 7 to 14, because each of your chakras has a 7-year kind of range, the age of 7 to 14, that is a time when you're really awakening and understanding that intuitive self. You're understanding what it is and the impact that intuition has around you as well, and how it impacts you in your life. So with the intuition, with the orange, with the carrots, with seeing, it feels like you are for the first time maybe seeing something or understanding something or embracing something in your life that you may well not have seen up until now. It could have been totally around you and you just didn't see it. Orange is a color that often comes up with shock as well. So it may be something that you kind of go, whoa, I didn't notice that. Or, you know, it could just be something that's a shock to your system that you've avoided seeing and you just didn't want to see. And this week it looks like it's coming a little bit more, it's becoming more prevalent in your life. So you have to see it. Well, you don't have to, but it's more there in your face. Of course, at this time in the Northern Hemisphere, we have pumpkins galore everywhere. And someone put on my Facebook page about having teal, painting your pumpkins teal for food allergies, which is great. So that's kind of interesting, isn't it, with orange, because orange is a shock to your system. And so it could be, if we look at it from a different perspective, it could be that you may need to look at something that you haven't wanted to accept, or you cannot accept, or your body can't accept. So it may be something that you're taking in that is creating an allergy, or is creating a denial, or something that you're pushing away out of your life. So hopefully that makes sense. Let's see if there's something else that wants to come up. I am being shown yellow with this orange as well. And yellow and orange are leadership colors. So there's almost a sense of, you know, once you come into this place of acceptance, then you become more powerful, because information is power. Light is power. Just see if there's anything else with that as well. Also, with the yellow, you are being seen. So with the orange energy, there's a sense of, once you come into this place of understanding, once you come into this place of power, then you will be seen, and you'll be seen for the person that you truly are, and that's a good thing, right? So let's see what card you get as well. Let's see what the one is on top. Okay, so this is, it says dullness. So take a look at this. Doesn't mean you're dull, but take a look at this and see if there's anything in it that really attracts you at this moment. If there's an image that attracts you, then ask yourself, what does that mean? What does it mean to me? See what comes up. So when I'm looking at this, I again focus on the orange, the red that's there. That says something for me, doesn't it? So I focus on this little part right here, which is that orange kind of red color in comparison to the other. And I feel almost as if that red and orange is more flowing. It has more of a capability of movement, whereas the rest of it seems more static. So I feel that for me, as a message for you, it's almost as if you are coming to that place where you're ready to move, where you're ready to change something, where you're ready to let go, and where you're ready to stop being stagnant. There's a sense of, you know, things are starting to move in your life, and and especially with orange, you know, it is a shock to the system. It is an emotional color. Blue is an opposite energy of orange, and it may just mean that, you know, with this blue here, that you might need some blue in your life right now just to bring you a little bit of calm and peace, and you may need to have a shower or a bath or something like this to help cleanse your system as well, and drink lots of water to remove that energy, let it all go. So hopefully that all makes sense. Okay, so our final color is vanilla cream, right? Creamy vanilla. So when I saw this on Facebook and thought about vanilla, there were a number of people with white and kind of sparkling white and diamond white, etc. But I love the idea of vanilla and vanilla white. And the reason I wanted vanilla is because, you know, we have this little saying, or people are saying it, that something is too vanilla. And when it's too vanilla, it's just that it's a little bit boring. It's routine. It doesn't have anything unusual in it. So it's like ice cream. It's kind of, well, it's your regular kind of ice cream. There's nothing in it until you put something into it. So I feel that this is saying for you that, you know, life may be a little bit routine. It might be a little bit boring. Might have gotten to the place where nothing's happening, and it feels like you just need to put something into it. You need to make a decision and say, okay, this is what I'm going to do, or focus in a different direction, you know, so that it's not so boring, it's not so routine. And maybe go to work a different way for a change, and you never know what's going to happen. Put your clothes on it in a different way. If you normally put your pants on with your right leg first, then put it with your left leg first. You know, that kind of thing. Change your routine. And when you change your routine, you change something in your life that is not just this routine thing that you're doing. Something else shifts as well. So if you've been looking for a job, a relationship, more money, more abundance, more anything, then changing your routine can help you to shift and open up to receive an abundance of opportunities that link with what it is you most want in your heart. So I hope that makes sense. All right, so let's see what card you get. I'm saying I hope that makes sense a lot, aren't I? We have to take notice of these things. Okay, so it's Child of Crystals and it's Learner. So there's a lot in that card. So take a look at that and see if there's anything that resonates for you at this moment, if there's an image that you're attracted to. And then ask yourself, what does that mean? And see what comes up, see what message comes up for you. I am seeing this load of white in the top there. I'll put my glass on and see what it is. Well, no, it's just a load of white. And it's like this part here is what I'm focusing on, that white, the streak that's going down there. So it's not quite like lightning. It looks like a crystal. And to me, it looks like different parts are all coming together. So it's like stitching different parts together. So I feel that this for you, it's like the vanilla white in the middle, and then there's lots of different bits and pieces that are coming in there. So I feel that you're going to create lots of different things, lots of different opportunities, events, going out, meeting people, emailing, connecting, lots of different ideas as well coming in. And I don't feel that they have a connection. It's almost like you're just trying different things on and playing with them and learning as well at the same time. And I feel that you're going to find yourself a little bit more this week or over the next 4 weeks. That's what seems to come up. There's a golden energy that's in there as well. And as this is called Learner, then there may be something that you've, particularly around November, that you want to learn. Or maybe a course that you want to take, or a workshop, or just an hour's class, a webinar maybe. I feel that there's something that will brighten you up a little bit with that learning or education or class. Right. So let's see what colours and cards we get. Now, I picked a crystal out of my crystal bag before we started. Now, see if you can intuit what that crystal is, or maybe what the colours are of the crystal. And we'll take a card for all of us and see what we get. All right, did you intuit the crystal? it's tiger's eye. So it has gold and kind of stripes and brown stripes as well. And if you thought of a tiger, of course, that would be it. So this is a gold and brown energy. And I feel with this that it's about being grounded and it's about getting on with things. So that golden energy is golden opportunities. But I feel with the brown energy that it's about getting on with things. Anything that you've left unfinished, it's time to get finished, or time to wrap it up. If you've been meaning to write to someone, write to them. If you've been meaning to do something, do it. That's what this energy is all about. At least to me it is, for us right now. Tiger's eye is usually a protective stone, but I feel this is more about being grounded and getting on and finishing projects particularly. So let's see what our card is. Our card is art. So here's the card. Now in the regular tarot that would be temperance or alchemy. So when you look at that, what are you most attracted to? What is that? Floats your boat? Is that the term? So when I look at this, you know what? I'm looking at that red color again. So it's the red and the orange. Almost looks like a mango to me. Oh, actually it's a volcano. So when I look at this card, I look at this volcanic kind of action that's right here. So that's the liquid gold that's coming out. And so for me with volcanoes, the fire, the artistry, the passion, the imagination and the inspiration is all coming to the surface. And for me personally, this is a great card because I feel that I need to get back to my art this week particularly. But I also see the hands that are there as well, and there's water in the hands. So I feel as if this is also about giving healing to others and maybe giving healing to the planet as well. So how does that link with this? It's about being grounded and linking with the earth, and I feel that this water in this person's hands is about giving to the earth. So it is about us, but it's also about the earth. The earth wants to be included in that energy. So take some water in your hands just like this, bless the water, and then sprinkle it onto the earth. Let's all do that this week and give back to the earth. Alright, so that's it for this week's Colorscope. Hope you've enjoyed it. Do remember to check my website, sealwithlove.com. You know, this is great to have the Colorscope, but if you'd like a little bit more of a one-on-one attention, then I offer all kinds of different guidance systems. You can take a look at that on sealwithlove.com/guidance. And I am wearing my Goddess Orne crown. This is the Goddess of Love, Light and Fertility. So if you would like this crown, you can find it in my store, store.sealwithlove.com. I will see you week after next with the Colorscope. This next weekend will be the Astro Colorscope, so I hope you'll join me then. Lots of coloricious blessings to you. Bye.